Yeah, what's going on with y'all boys, man? CJ back with another video. So today we got a brand new build, 6'6" power forward. You see 80 overall. I just played my first rec game and had an 80 overall with the 83 rebound. I grabbed 8 rebounds my first game. Now the first thing I noticed was the drive and dunk. The 90 drive and dunk was nice. I got some insane putback dunks. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the clips right now. So we're gonna start off with the best clips first. Now the one thing I'm enjoying about this build is the drive and dunk, the putback dunks. Look at that clean putback dunk right there. The main things I really want to be able to do with this build is grab rebounds, get blocks from time to time. I know my block isn't high, so I'm not gonna get too many blocks, but I want to get blocks from time to time, and the putback dunks and contact dunks. That's my main focus, is putbacks and contacts. And look at this right here. I got a contact putback dunk right here on a 7-foot big, so you see me jumping right through him. Now the build isn't maxed out yet, but so far the blocks and the rebounding has been underwhelming, even though I had 8 boards this game. But I still do have a 90 vertical to upgrade to. It's 85 right now, and I still got some attributes to put up. Ultimately, if it ends up being underwhelming on rebounds and blocks, I could just go 6'7" and remake this build. But just keep in mind right here, these clips you're seeing is from game 1. So after this game right here, I went ahead and upgraded to a 90 vertical. We're gonna see what that's like in the game 2, show y'all clips of that as well. But the one thing I did get right is the finishing. I'm enjoying that so far. Layups is nice, the drive and dunk is nice. Right now my drive and dunk is the 90, but we do get to go to 96, which should be nice. So end of game 1, 12 rebounds. We didn't shoot too well, but overall the finishing was really nice, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the next few clips. All right, so these next 3 clips are from game 2. Not too much happened in my second game, but I did upgrade the vertical like I said I would, and I upgraded the rebound a little bit. And look, you see me snagging now. So once I upgraded my vertical to 90, I was grabbing more rebounds. So at 90 vertical, I'll definitely say it's important for this build. And look at this rebound right here. Like, I was really getting up there and grabbing boards. Now I have been getting around like 8 to 10 rebounds a game, but it's nothing like my 6'7". My 6'7" got the 93 rebounds, so I'll just get way more. And then right here we catch a nice little oop. Now the next few clips y'all are going to see, that's where it starts getting crazy. All right, y'all, so this is game 3. This is my 3rd game on this build. I'm out here catching oops. I was playing with my boy. I just kept telling him, like, bro, just keep throwing me oops, and the oops just kept getting crazier and crazier. And mind you, my drive and dunk is only at 90 right now. I get it to 96, which means I get Area Wizard Hall of Fame. Right here in these clips it's only silver, but even with silver, look, I'm catching bodies, I'm catching contact dunks off the oops, and it just gets crazier. Right there, that's just one person under the hoop. But wait, there's 2 people under the hoop here, so now I'm dunking on 2 people. I'm getting disrespectful, and it's just a 90 drive and dunk. So I'm 3 games in with this brand new build, and I'm already having a lot of fun, getting a lot of contact dunks off the oops, getting a lot of putback dunks. Look at that. Even if I don't dunk it, it's 3 people on me, I'm still getting an N1 oop. And then after I built up some takeover, I decided it's time for me to test out this 55-3. So I go ahead and shoot a 3, and I green it. So if you're wondering, yes, you can shoot with a 55-3, you just gotta know how to time it. And then here in these next 2 clips, you'll catch a glimpse of what the interior defense is like. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing like my 6'7", but look, I'm still contesting bigs down in the paint with an 82 interior defense. And then here the same game 3, my 3rd game in, the big sets a screen, I play up, I try to recover, he slips by me a little bit, and look, I'm still contesting the shot. I'm not supposed to be doing that. I'm 6'6". So as far as the interior defense goes, yeah, I do get stops from time to time. I don't have too much experience with it yet, so I can't really give my full honest opinion, but I don't really think the 6'6" is gonna stop bigs like that. I just, it doesn't feel the same as a 6'7". But so far on rebounds, this build is holding up. I'm grabbing rebounds, and the finishing is just perfect. The 80 drive and layup is perfect. The 90 drive and dunk feels really good, but I do get 96. But if you want to go 91, if you want to make a build like this, 90 is good, but I went 96 for all the contact dunks. The only thing I'd really change with this build so far is just speed with ball. When I grab rebounds, I wanted to be able to run down the court with the ball, which I still can, but I'm just a little bit slow. But outside of that, 5 games in, the build's been perfect. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm able to shoot middies, I'm able to hit 3s from time to time. I really just gotta get the timing down, but I'm able to shoot, score, play defense, all that. So my 5th game of the night, I ended up dropping 37 points on all layups too. I don't even think I really shot at midi or anything, but scored 37 points. My teammates sold me, but look, I only missed 2 shots that game. I did take a 3, I missed 3, but 37 points, 5 games in, and so far I'm really enjoying this build. All right, so after getting like a good 10 games in with this build, I decided that I want to remake the build. The main thing that I want to change with this build is the speed. I definitely want to go with more speed, higher speed with ball, so I can really grab the rebounds and run the break. So that's just the one little change that I make with this build. But outside of that, everything with this build is good. I have a 55-3 right now, and I'm still hitting. You'll see that in the next gameplay too. I got a whole gameplay where I took this build to 1v1. I was hitting 3s, and look, I'm hitting a 3 right there. That's 55-3. So outside of having no speed with ball, I love everything about this build. All right, so after running some rec games, I decided I'm gonna jump into 1v1, see what the ball handling is really like. Now the one thing I don't like is I need more speed, and my stamina is just being drained too fast. Like, the speed is one thing, but my stamina being drained so fast, that's another. So I decided I'm gonna remake the build, go higher ball control. It's gonna have a 92 ball control. But outside of that, everything with this build has been nice. I really enjoy it. And then look right right here, I go for a contact dunk. Man, 2K needs to fix these drive and dunk meters. They're so small. I get them on the floor, I grab the rebound, get an easy bucket. But that's another thing that really sucks for us slashers. The drive and dunks this year, when you're trying to use a meter, is so small. Why did 2K do that? And then they said they updated it, and they really didn't, because look, my meter is so small. Now it is a 90 right now. I do go to a 96, but I've been seeing a bunch of people in the community saying that after the patch, drive and dunks still really don't work that well when you try to get contact dunks. So that's the one thing that really sucks about this build, because I wanted to be able to run down the court and get contact dunks. But outside of the contact dunks being messed up, man, the floaters, scoop lays, layups in general, they're just perfect. The bully lays, they all work perfectly. It's really just the contact dunks that need a little bit of a buff. But aside from that, right here, this is where this game starts getting interesting. So right here, you're gonna see just how good the interior defense is. Now it's nothing crazy. My 6'7" is definitely way better. You see he tries to drop set me here and it doesn't work. So this 82 interior defense right here, I'm stopping his layup. He grabs the rebound, I stop him again. This time I get the rebound, and look, now I got Mamba take, right? I pop my Mamba take, and watch this. 55-3, mine, just a 55-3 ball right here. I pull a little bit of a deep three, and I hit it green. First shot of the game. So after we hit that first three, I'm feeling myself. Let me pull it again. I pull again, green. So after I hit those two shots, it got me feeling like I'm back in 2K20. If y'all know back in 2K20, y'all can shoot with a 53 ball, and I'm doing that again. Now, yes, I do have takeover, so it made it way easier to shoot, but I'm out here shooting with 55-3, and you've seen clips before in this video where I didn't even have takeover, I hit the three. So yes, if you know your timing, you can hit threes with a 55. And then after that three, next possession, I'm trying to get crazy out here. I go for a spin jumper, but I missed it, man. I missed it. I felt like I really could have hit that, but I just messed the timing up. And look, I have no steal. I get a little bump steal coming up right here. I just run into him, get a bump steal, get the ball back. And I love this move right here. When I run out, hit that big hezzy, and the speed boost out of that is nice. I like that right there. But after all the games I've played with this build, I really think I could take this build to the next level and low-key break the game a bit. So I'm gonna drop down from a 90 interior defense down to an 82 on my next build. I feel like 82 is fine. I'm not gonna really be able to stop post scores like that, but I can still hold my own in the paint. So I'm gonna go 82. I'm gonna drop my midi down, my midi cap side at 90 and my 3 cap side at 65. So I'm gonna drop the midi down to a 78. I still get catch and shoot silver and green machine silver. That's all I have right now too. And then my 3, I'm gonna drop it down to a 55. I don't really shoot threes a lot in this build anyways, but I know I'm capable of knocking down spot up jumpers, especially once I get takeover too. So once I get take, I'm gonna hit threes easy. And dropping all that down, also I'm gonna have to drop the perimeter defense, unfortunately. Right now it's a 60, so I've been using a 60. It goes to a 75, but I'm gonna have to drop that down, sacrifice that in the offensive rebound. So I'll still have defensive rebound, but giving up all that allows me to have a 92 ball control. I feel like it's good for me to drop the offensive rebound, because I really don't grab offensive rebounds like that anyways, and when I do, it's a putback dunk, and you don't need offensive rebound for putback dunks. And look right here, we get a nice contact dunk. But yeah, the only attribute that I'm sacrificing that I really don't like is the perimeter defense. This build gets 75, but I'm gonna have to drop that down to like a 50. That's the only thing that sucks. Outside of that, this build is gonna be crazy when I remake it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta sacrifice some attributes, and in return I get a higher speed with ball and ball control. And let's bring it back to the putback dunks real quick, man. This year the putback dunks are so easy. I'm getting like 2 a game damn near. If you got a high drive and dunk, you really don't even need offensive rebound. Like if you about to grab the rebound, you might as well just go for a putback dunk, especially if you get area wizard, gold, or Hall of Fame, man. You're just gonna be jumping through people and dunking every time. And then back to the shooting here. So I'm a good like 10-15 games in with this build, still got a 55-3, and I'm getting used to a jumper. I'm starting to hit him a little more consistently. I'll say right now I'm probably shooting about 40%, but most games when I'm like shooting, I'm shooting like 2 for 5 around there, kinda. Some games I'm shooting 50%. So again, just to answer that question, yes, you could shoot with a 55-3, but you do need a mid-range. Keep that in mind. You need a mid-range to get the badges to be able to get catch and shoot silver. All right, so just to recap everything while we go through these last few clips, this is the last game that I played today, and man, I was getting some nice clips. You see me hitting another 3 right there. So we're just gonna go through everything again. Finishing, dunking, I love it. The layups is perfect, everything, the finishing is good. You see me getting a contact dunk right there. The one thing is like the contact dunk, sometimes that meter's super small, so that's the only thing that sucks about this build, or not really just the build, but the game in general. But contact dunks, you're gonna get that. Threes, if you know how to time your shot, you're gonna hit your threes. So the threes is good. The ball handling, that's the only thing about this build that I wish I could change, or I wish I did change. I'm gonna go ahead and make a new build, but it's just the speed. I just wish I could dribble a little bit more. I mean, I could dribble, but my stamina is being drained, so I just need a higher ball control, higher speed. So that's the only thing I'll change with this build. But alright, y'all, that's the end of the video. Man, first day on this build, I got some crazy clips. I was hitting threes. You see this game, I shot 3 for 5. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.